Being coachable is probably the biggest thing that's helped me develop over time. I mean, if you can't listen to a coach, then you may not develop. Take their feedback, take everything what they say, try it. If it doesn't work, then try something new.
100%. This is the Complete Athlete Podcast, where you get you to your next level in your sport and in life, that sport being baseball. We will have one of our CA alums here, Ty Sundgren. He's a senior right now, but you just recently committed to somewhere, right, Ty?
Yeah, River Falls.
River Falls, awesome. Usually how I do this is just kind of hear your whole story coming up, like the different teams you played on, youth ball, all the way to high school, club, and all that, and then you can kind of walk us through like the recruiting process and whatnot, how that went for you.
So, I mean, starting off, obviously T-ball, probably when I was 5.
Yeah, and where'd you grow up?
Maybe, Apple Valley.
Apple Valley? Okay.
I lived in Apple Valley till I was 20 with my dad.
Okay.
Then I moved out to Rosemount with my mom. But I played T-ball growing up, played for ECU, which is it's a city in Apple Valley. It's not really a city.
Yeah.
Maybe 5-6 years there. Played till I was 13, 14 years. Then I played Rosemount for a year at 14's AAA. Loved it there. And then after that 15 season, I started doing club ball.
Okay.
Played for Foxfire for a year and a half, and then I found CA out here and came out here, tried out, loved everything about it. So
yeah, I'd say like
that's where I'm at right now.
You're one of the first. You and probably Carter Beckman are probably the furthest driving ones. Did you guys ever figure out who drove the furthest? Because how long does it take from Rosemont to drive up here?
Like 45
minutes.
No, it's not bad. 40 minutes by speed.
Every practice, 2 days a week. I mean, I think the first summer we did 3-day-a-week practices.
Yeah, I was at Blaine. That was not good.
That was not good.
Some of the practice I did not want to go to. I'm not gonna lie. They were
9 a.m. practice. You probably had to leave at what, 7:58, 8 probably. Yep. But you were there, and that just shows like your commitment in general, you know.
Yeah.
And that's probably why you're at, and you were able to commit somewhere, which is awesome. Tell us about the recruiting process. I know I didn't put it in here, but like you and your dad took it pretty seriously.
Yeah, we took it real seriously. I mean, honestly, we started out just kind of exploring our options, just emailing schools saying, hey, I'd love to go here, blah, 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 just kind of getting your name out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the recruiting process, it's hard to start. It's really, really hard to start, I feel like.
Yeah, when did you start, like, really getting into it?
Probably late high school season last year. I started posting video, kind of use Field Level. I'd say Field Level is the best. Twitter, I like it too. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So I'd say late high school season, yeah.
Yeah, so like probably May time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we went into our summer season. We had our 4 tourneys and whatnot. And what would you say helped you the most? Like, was it the video because you and your dad would like, I don't know how much time you guys spent editing things.
Video, yeah, he edits a lot of stuff. He takes videos of every time I pitch, every time I field, every time I go up to the plate. And if I do well, I just post it online and reach out to school saying, hey, I just went for 1 for 2 with a double. Take a look at it. Maybe you're interested.
Yeah,
I mean, something
for
simple.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think the video piece of it, like you and then another player the year before, Aiden Robidoux, really like him and his dad and you and your dad took a lot of time with that stuff. And it's basically like you're building your online profile. It's like literally your resume, and then these coaches come across your Field Level and they see all this video content and all these tournaments you're going to, and then you're building this resume for yourself, you know? So I love to see it. What are you excited about the most? You're going to River Falls next year, playing some Division III baseball.
Yeah, that's where my dad went. He went there, 80-something. Same with my brother, Scott. He went there. I mean, I'm just excited to play.
Absolutely, man.
I want to be done with high school. I just want to get to college.
Right.
And have fun.
Yep.
No, that's probably what I'm most excited for, yeah.
Absolutely, sweet. Do you know what you're going to try majoring in first? Obviously, I know guys switch majors and different things like that, but do you have an idea?
I like engineering. I don't know, I'm good with numbers.
Okay.
Probably something engineering, maybe data science, data analytics, sports management.
Okay.
Just one of those, probably 4, maybe 5.
Sweet. And you're a really smart kid. I mean, would you say grades also gave you a really good opportunity as well, just with college stuff? That's
the one thing in the recruiting process. If you have good grades, any school will take you.
Yeah.
Any school will take you if you have good grades.
Yep.
But if you're a rock stoner and you have a 2 GPA, then obviously you may be going to 1 JUCO in the whole country, but I mean,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, prioritize those grades.
Grades are huge.
Piece of it. You're probably gonna get more money for grades a lot of the time, especially with baseball. baseball, they only have like at the Division I level, they only have like 11.7 scholarships to hand out for a group of whatever 40, 50 guys.
Yeah.
So, who believed in you early before others did?
Honestly, my dad. My dad was the one who believed in me the most. A lot of coaches growing up, I kind of changed a lot of coaches. I didn't really have the same coach for many years. They were always changing out, and my dad was kind of my coach for, I don't know, 8, 9 years growing up.
Yeah.
He drove me all over, drove me tournaments, kind of everything, paid for all the training.
Yep.
But yeah, no, he was definitely my biggest supporter growing up. Yeah.
It's good to have your parents in your backcourt, especially. I remember when you first came and tried out with us, like, and no offense to you or anything,
I was tiny.
But you're a tiny guy, but I saw this loose arm action coming across the infield from shortstop to first, and then you threw your bullpen, and I'm like, okay, there's something to work with there, and we gave you a shot, and you definitely came through, which is awesome. What part of your game has improved the most?
Pitching.
Pitching?
Pitching by far. Pitching. Okay. I never pitched growing up.
Okay.
Every time when I was 13, 14, they'd ask, hey, who wants a pitch day? No, I wouldn't raise my hand.
Wouldn't raise your hand?
I'd sit there in the corner, but now since last year, sophomore year, my high school season, my junior year, I started pitching a ton.
Yeah.
Started having success.
What's your favorite pitch?
Change-up.
Change-up?
Change-up by far. It just gets movement.
Okay. Do you know how much break you got on that thing?
Like
horizontal, vertical?
25 vertical. No, 25 horizontal, like 12 vertical.
Yeah, that thing's dirty.
Yeah.
It comes from you got that 3/4 arm slot?
Yeah, it's like 3/4 here. I used to try up here, but then I'd get shelled and then I dropped it.
Yeah,
I was like,
you're like, oh, when I'm actually, every coach basically says, like, when you're younger, like, make sure you're coming from up top. But
be unique, be yourself. Dude.
Yeah, 100%. You got your own arm action, your own arm movement. Something's more natural than others, and his is that 3/4 arm slot. And then your other secondary pitch is what?
Well, I throw a 2-seam, change up, slurve, and then a curveball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the
It's
whole
odd,
repertoire.
It's odd, but it works.
Yeah, and they're going to give you, like, a lot of coaches were looking at, another part of your decision, right, was like a lot of schools were talking to you about just pitcher only or
two-way.
Two-way, and you were really wanting to do two-way, right?
Yeah, I wanted to do two-way. I've been leaning towards pitcher.
Yeah.
But obviously, I can't give up on hitter. That's what I've done my whole life, so
yeah,
I'll give it a shot until a coach just tells me no.
Yep.
So.
Yep, keep pushing. If that's something that you want to do, like that was part of his college search. We'd have the conversations of like, hey, this school only wants me pitcher only. This school says they'd give me a shot. Until like they say no, you're gonna just focus on pitching. But River Falls is giving you that shot, so you're gonna do whatever you can with it. What does a great training day look like for you?
During the school week, I have this thing called wind time in the morning. It's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's like a baseball with my instructor for an hour and a half from 7:50 to 9:30, 9:25. Just train with him, whether it's hitting, pitching, kind of fundamentals.
Sweet, you get to do this at school.
Yeah, at school till.
That's awesome.
It's like my first 2 hours a day. Love doing it. Easy.
Did they have this your previous years, or is this just a new? Okay.
They've had it since I was there in 6th grade. Now I'm a senior, so.
Okay.
Been there for 7 years almost.
Yeah, and you used to play hockey too.
Yeah. Same thing for hockey.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then after school, I do weightlifting anywhere from 3 to 4 days a week at Lifetime with his program for my coach and Wind Time.
Sweet.
He's got a good program. I've been doing it for 7, 8 weeks, seen progress. I've loved everything about it, so I'm just keep grinding on that.
I love it. Sweet. Yeah, if your school's giving you that opportunity, I feel like you see some kids who kind of waste that time, probably some of the younger kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They waste it, they just mess around.
Yep. No, that's, if you get that opportunity, especially in a school setting, take the most of it. What thing do you do consistently that helps your development?
I would say being coachable. Coachable is probably the biggest thing that's helped me develop over time. If you can't listen to a coach, then you may not develop. Take their feedback, take everything what they say, try it. If it doesn't work, then try something new.
100%. Yeah, Coach Joey and I were talking about it right before, because we interviewed him right before you got here, and basically we've seen kids who are really talented when they're younger, and then they, stop being coachable, or they think they know it all when they're younger. And we see kids who maybe are a little bit behind the curve with development, surpass them at some point. So I feel like you're kind of, that's a little bit of your story too.
Yeah.
But I love seeing it. Love seeing that you've put all the work in and spent all the time driving, you know, up to us in Blaine and Columbus here, even though it's a long drive for you, but we're super excited to have you a part of the program. How do you respond after a bad game or a rough stretch?
Honestly, it kind of it's like look what like kind of went wrong. Kind of evaluate how can I like prevent that from happening again. Maybe my changeup wasn't working that day.
Yep.
Maybe I was just I don't know. Maybe something was wrong. Just gotta fix it.
Yep. 100%.
Film is big too. I like watching film after a rough game. Maybe I was tipping pitches. Maybe I was I don't know. Maybe my backside was collapsing when I was hitting. I don't know. Film is huge. I like watching that after games all the time.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the only way. Like if you go over 3 in a game and whatnot, and maybe it's like a similar rollover that you always.
I usually do that. If I'm 0 for 3, I'm doing the same thing every time.
Yeah. Hey, and you've done that swing thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of times probably, you know, so it's hard to, you need to see it on film and then do the correct drills to get out of that. What's the biggest mental lesson baseball has taught you?
Honestly, failure. Failure is a big part of baseball. You're going to keep failing. You're going to keep failing every time.
Yeah.
You just got to push through failure. I failed, I don't know, so many times before. Too many times. They're kind of hard to explain, but.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about this with another coach the other day. Like, failure in general is not necessarily like, there's no, like, real failure is just giving up after you have not done well. Yeah. But, like, if you learn from it, like you're talking about, like, reviewing film and whatnot and then not making that mistake in the future, then you really never failed. You just kept focusing on the process.
Yeah.
So what keeps you motivated when progress feels slow?
Honestly, it's playing college baseball. It's kind of what I said in my notes. I was like, when progress is slow, I know I have a goal to play college baseball to make the team, so I keep trying to grind every day I can just to get a roster spot. I mean, it's never guaranteed. You always got to work, always got to push.
Absolutely.
Your spot can be taken. I mean.
Yeah, 100%. Just keep working at it every single day. What does being a good teammate mean to you?
I feel like a good teammate to me is someone who brings like energy and support every day. Even if you're not playing, you can still encourage. If you're on the bench one game, maybe you're a healthy scratch, maybe you're injured. Kind of as being there, supporting your team. I mean, I was kind of with us this summer. I mean, when we were hot, when everybody was chirping, when everybody was talking, even if you weren't playing, the kids who didn't play, we were winning games. If we were loud as possible, we'd win. That's what I felt like a good teammate would be.
100%. Yeah, you guys, from what I heard, you guys were the loudest dugout out there and you fed off of each other's energy.
When you were quiet, we were losing.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the season, we had like maybe 4 to 5 wins our last 5 games.
Yeah.
We were chirping, we were talking.
Yep.
You were loud, so
I know that's a
good teammate to me.
Every time I check in with Coach Ty Stepp, he'd just let me know, like, yeah, man, these kids are goofy, but yeah, when they're goofy, they're just they're doing well when they're being loud and whatnot. Looking ahead, what are you specifically working on right now for the next level, which is college baseball for you, and your senior season, obviously.
Just the weight room. I already know. It's just I got to get bigger. I've been on it for.
Yeah, how's it going? I checked in with you maybe like a month or so ago, and where are you at now?
Good. I mean, progress is good.
Sweet.
A lot of compound exercises, just, I don't know, landmine press, hex bar deadlifts, just a bunch of other small like subjects on top of that. But honestly, just the weight room, just getting bigger.
What about the kitchen and the food?
Yeah, that's a big part of it too. Honestly, I've been kind of lacking there a little bit.
Okay.
I've still been eating good, but I haven't really been meal prepping or any of that yet.
All right. That's going to be your biggest thing, especially when you go off to college too.
Freshman 15, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For you probably could do a freshman 25 and you'd be good
maybe
too.
30, yeah.
But you don't want to lose that speed, right?
Yeah.
On the base pass. Looking ahead, what advice would you give younger complete athlete players?
Honestly, back to earlier, I'd just stay sick. Stay coachable.
Stay coachable?
Yeah, stay coachable. And then I'd
stay sick too.
Yeah, I had one more thing to add on that. I'd also tell younger players to not stress too much about size. Size comes kind of with that. Everyone grows at a different pace. It's something you can't really control. Focus 100%. On getting stronger, faster, and more skilled with the body you have right now. If you keep working, the size will come.
I actually like that. That's
what I had on my notes. That's the one thing I kind of took pride in saying, because I've never been big my life. It's once you keep working, the size will come. I mean, I've gained 5-6 inches since when you saw me the first CA tryout probably. Haven't gained too much pounds, but I mean, the size will come.
You've gotten taller, and I think you use your levers the right way with your arm and your legs and whatnot. I love to see it. Rapid fire questions. Favorite stadium or field you've played on, or just major league stadium, whatever?
Favorite stadium I've been to that I haven't played on, probably Target Field, Fenway. Okay. I like it. Favorite one I've played at, the CHS I played at in high school 2 years ago, my sophomore season. Okay. First St. Paul Academy. Okay. And then probably Branson, Ballparks of America. Okay. Those are really sweet fields down there.
Sweet. When did you play there? Oh, with Rosemont, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Rosemont used to take teams down there.
14s, maybe 15s actually.
I remember that. I think it was, I don't know if it was your age group or age group below you, but we used to run some practices for some of their youth association teams, and they were fundraising, or they fundraise a lot of money, like slush money, to go to Branson.
It's a great experience. If I would do it again, it's so fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I've heard about it down there. Your walk-up song?
Last year it was "In the Club" by 50 Cent. It was good. I like it. I like that kind of music. It's good. Yeah, it's good.
Just looking at you, you would think that's your music, but I love it.
No, it's good.
That's good stuff. That gets you going. I love it. One drill you swear by?
Honestly, like just one drill on the mound, or it's a PVC, kind of like I've been doing it with like my pitching camp. You get a cable hooked to the front side. You wear like a climbing belt, and you kind of just like feel the mound. You put a PVC over your shoulders, and you kind of sink into your hips. It just helps me engage more in my back leg. Makes you get more power.
I love it. Yeah, no, that's a good drill.
That's the one thing I like.
Yep, 100% gets you into your legs. Yeah, no, I love that. It's not on here, but what's your definition of what a complete athlete is?
I would say someone who's gonna push and work every day. I mean, being a complete athlete's kind of hard. I mean, you got challenges, whether it's, for me, driving. I mean, there's a lot of different challenges that come with being a complete athlete. I mean, just pushing yourself every day. That's kind of what I would say.
Absolutely. Yeah, that being mentally strong, right? Being able to get through adversity.
I've definitely had adversity with CA before. Last year, a ton,
Oh, yeah.
I've had adversity,
For sure.
It's not good.
Battling through that, taking care of it in the classroom, which you have done. And absolutely. And then developing physically, which, you've done over the last few years and you're continuing to do. So sweet, man. Well, we're super excited for your commitment to River Falls. Excited to watch you your senior year hit this year, and then next year as well. Hoping to come out to the game because it's not really that far away for us.
No, Maplewood.
Yeah, 100. What do you mean Maplewood?
That's where Mountains Park Academy is.
Oh, you're talking about for spring ball.
Yeah, spring ball.
Yeah, for sure.
Summer ball,
not too far.
Probably around here too. But
sweet, absolutely. Well, thanks for coming on, man. Really proud of you. Super excited for what the future comes for you, and super proud of you, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you.